Hello everyone, my name is Rimana Rashani Hidayat.
My name is Arika Kalnovansyah.
My name is Kaligati Tanuresan.
In this video, we will explain you about our paper, Analyzes Solar Energy to Fulfill Energy Needs of Each Building to Prevent an Energy Crisis with Study Area at Yogyakarta. So now let's begin.
According to the data, in 2019, energy consumption in Indonesia reached 245 terawatt-hour, and it will increase by 1.6% annually until 2030. More than 70% of world energy consumption, including Indonesia, are still using fossil energy. The use of fossil energy has negative impact for environment and health of living things. That's why we have to move on to renewable energy. In Indonesia, the potential of renewable energy reaches about 432 gigawatts, and 207 gigawatts comes from solar energy. Solar energy is the easiest renewable energy to apply because it can be applied on the top of building, especially on special region of Yogyakarta who have a lot of buildings. Solar energy is one of the best renewable energy to apply. So, how is the availability of solar energy in Yogyakarta? How about energy needs in Yogyakarta? And how to fulfill energy needs using solar energy in Yogyakarta. In this paper, we will determine the availability of solar energy for each building in Yogyakarta, the energy needs of each building in Yogyakarta, and perform energy fulfillment analysis using solar energy for each building in Yogyakarta.
In this research, we use 11 data. They are contain meteorology and statistical data. We can see the research data specification in this slide. Data that has been collected, we will proceed to some steps of a method for data processing. First, modeling energy need in every building using data energy per capita and population. Second, modeling energy availability on the every rooftop using meteorology data. Third, analyze solar PV recommendation for every building. Fourth, analyze effective roof area for fulfilling energy need in every building. Fifth, analyze break-even point on the use of solar panels for every building.
From the research that we conducted, we can conclude that the results are: first, potential energy in each building. Based on the result, suburbs area have bigger potential energy than central area of the city. Second, potential energy availability based on solar panel module products. We also provide recommendation about the most effective solar panel capacity to use for every building. And the most of the existing buildings, it is recommended to use solar panels with a capacity of 300 watt peak. Third, energy requirements for each building. Because the majority of buildings in Yogyakarta are residences, the annual energy requirement for each building is not too high. The range is from 0 to 70 megawatt-hour per year. Fourth, analysis of the use of roof area in fulfilling effective energy needs. If all buildings use the recommended solar panels, on average, the required roof area is around 49 to 51% of the total roof area. And last is estimation of payback period on the use of solar panels for every building. And 9 years is the average estimated payback period in the use of solar panels in Yogyakarta.
Because we don't have any field data, we compare our result with another data from reliable source as a discussion section. First, comparison between the result of energy potential with global solar atlas product. There is significant difference. It happened due to difference from data use and processing methods. Second, comparison between the result of the energy demand with infrastructure electrification data. It is known that the higher level of electrification, the higher the energy needed. Third, comparison between the result of energy requirement with modest land surface temperature data. It is known that the higher land surface temperature, the higher the energy needed. Fourth, reduction in fossil energy due to the use of solar energy. In the use scenario of 70% of the roof area for all buildings in Yogyakarta, it will significantly reduce the energy requirements from the use of fossil energy. In conclusion, Energy availability in Yogyakarta for each roof is around 108 to 138 kWh per square meter per year. The lowest energy is located in the center of the city and the highest is in the suburbs. This is the influence of the surrounding environment. Energy needs are very dependent on the area of the building. The larger a building, the greater the energy needs. From the result, it is found that solar energy can meet all energy needs in the city of Yogyakarta if it maximizes the use of the roofs. In this study, it has several shortcomings where the roof of the building is still considered flat, but in fact, the roof of the building is not flat. In addition, there is no field validation due to data limitation. In further research, it can improve the detail of building information.